I think I've just found a hack for 2P10 and an old strap. So what I was trying to do is, I've got these sawhorses here that are for my miter stand, and I had originally put these, I think they were just leather belts that I had put on here, but they worked okay. But you know, if I was working on it and had a heavy amount of weight on it, they stretch and they move around quite a bit. So it's just been on my list for a long time to fix that. So I had this old strap that I was wanting to use because it's got, it's not as stretchy and quite a bit stronger. So I wanted to use that. So I was just sitting here trying to figure out how I was going to mount them, and thinking, maybe I was just going to put screws in like I did this one, but was just kind of playing around with it and thought, if I wrapped it around a couple of times, it would add some strength and a little bit more, thickness for when I put a screw in. But then I just had the thought to maybe, put some tape on there to hold it while I was mounting it. And then I thought maybe some two-sided tape would maybe be enough, with all that tension of wrapping it around, right? It just kind of cinches up on itself. But then I thought to maybe use some 2P10 on there. So I just did a quick test on a scrap piece. So I took a little bit of 2P10 and put it on this plywood, and then sprayed this side of the strap with the activator, put it on there, let it set up for about, 30 seconds. And then I gave it a quick test, and it was actually extremely strong. I was very surprised. And then after I did a couple of tests, I was able to just peel it off like Velcro. So nothing really was damaged. It was really easy to peel off, but very strong on its tensile strength, or on its shear, right? Because I just hooked it onto one of my my vacuum and some sustainers, and it lifted up no problem. So I'll do it again here, and I'm gonna weigh the stuff that I was lifting with it to see how much weight it's holding, and we'll see if it does it again. So this is the unit that I lifted with that little setup, and it lifted it no problem. And I'm thinking, that's probably well over 50 pounds. I first did it with a sustainer, and then with two sustainers, and then with the vacuum attached, and it did it no problem. So I'm going to weigh it here right away and then do it again and see what it does. So I just weighed it. I brought my scale out and I weighed myself, and I'm 164 pounds. And this unit here, when I was holding it and stood on the scale, it was 232. So that adds up to 68 pounds. 68 pounds that this unit weighs, and I lifted that no problem with just a little bit of 2P10 on that strap. So that shear strength is pretty good, actually. Okay, so I'm gonna glue this back on here. I'm gonna do a different spot on the wood. I had done it right here before, and I'll do it right in the middle here. But I'm gonna use the same spot on the strap and just see if that does anything. Like when I pulled it off, you can see that there's some glue stuck in the fibers there. So it might not do the same thing, but we'll give it a go and see what it does. I didn't put that much. That's about all I put on there. Stick it down. And then I just held it there for about 30 seconds. Okay, so I let it set up for about 30 seconds, and it looks pretty good. It's on there. I mean, like I can definitely you know, peel it off. Like, it's not hard to peel that off. It just peeled off. Like, it had about the same resistance as, you know, Velcro would. But when you're holding it like this and have that shear strength, it's quite strong. So I'll try to get a shot of me lifting that vacuum with this. Okay, so here we go. 68 pounds. A little bit of 2P10. No problem. So I'm going to peel this off just so you guys can see how easy it is to peel it off. This is the second time I've glued it, so I don't know if it's weaker or stronger, but we'll see. So it still peels off fairly easy. That one pulled a little bit of wood fiber with it, it looks like. The camera would focus. Not really working. Yeah. Yeah, there you go.